I'm here in Tucson, Catalina State Park. I'm gonna cook some what I call Bachelor Chow. It's Hormel corned beef hash. It's meat and potatoes with eggs. What's more bachelor than that? So I'll show you my setup. I gotta break down my bed, which is held in with this Velcro. And then comes back here, slide this over. Let me take this out. Set that like that, and then this piece of foam just fits up underneath there and holds this up. So that's that. And then I got my pot, my pan. There. My new wave cooker. It's gonna go like that. And I think I'm gonna need to run the extension cord back. And then this is just gonna be working off the battery. Start off with medium. I tried this earlier and this wasn't so wobbly. It was more level. Anyway, I'm going to put a little bit of fat in there, a little bit of clarified butter. You don't really need it. Well, I guess I'll saute some onions in there. There's enough preservatives in that corned beef hash, preservatives and sodium to stop a freight train, as my vegetarian friends would say. So, find my paper towel. Here it is. Paper towel holder. That can go right there. Onion. Keep my knife right here on the side. Let's get some onion. Cheese. Eggs. Onion. So it's going to be a heart attack breakfast. The induction cooktop doesn't seem to heat except for right at the bottom there. And I do have a cutting board underneath here. Make a mess everywhere. Go there. Get that up out of the way. Let's cut some onion up in here. I happen to like onions a lot. Saute them up. Medium low a little bit. And I love, with eggs, I like Lori's salt, and it just happens to work good with a little bit on the onions too. Even though I said there's enough sodium in this can to stop a locomotive. In comes the Bachelor Chow. Bachelor Chow comes from Futurama. The billboards for it. And a friend of mine and I thought that was pretty funny. Now, I always have a hard time cracking an egg. I don't know why, I just do. I have a problem with eggs, it seems. Don't know how to boil them. And don't know how to crack them without breaking them. Anyway, they taste fine. A little bit of cheese. Whoops. Well, we do that outside. I don't like to cook too many greasy things inside the SUV, RV. I happen to be close to the bathroom and the dumpster, so that can be good and that can be bad, because it's good because it's close and it's bad because you hear the bathroom door closing all night and the people dropping stuff off at the dumpster. Bump that up a little bit. But I do have I'm going to use a fork. That's probably it. Probably not going to turn the eggs. I do have an egg turner here. But I might just have them sunny side up. These things here are really nice. Oh, if I got a good close up of that. Tour bus. They got clear, you can see into them. You can get access from the top, and then you can pop them down and they collapse. So how awesome is that? That's perfect. You know, if they made these things in camo, maybe put an American flag there, you'd be able to sell them like hotcakes at the Bass Pro or Cabela's Outdoor World. Usually like to get a little crust on that, but it's good enough. Good enough for government work. Good enough is never good enough. See? Loser. Such a loser. That makes it easy. What do I do with that lid? I know I had it. What's this thing I do? There we go. My friend and I were talking about it. The thing you're looking for, you can't find, because you're looking right at it and it doesn't register. It's a name for that syndrome. And then my infamous Diet Coke, which I happen to like. It's a Red Bull. It's for later. Got that cheese. Where is it? There you are. Let's try this. Okay, while I'm waiting for those eggs to cook, drop that down. Show you how easy it is to put my microwave back. I had it out overnight. Wouldn't do that in Pennsylvania. It's too humid. Here in Tucson, all I had to do is keep the dust out of it. At this time of year. We talked about live TV yesterday, Dave. That goes like that. Pin goes in around here. Pin goes in. Okay, that's ready. That's ready to travel. And whether you're ready or not, probably should try to turn that. It's a little googly. Rooster snot. I'm ready for this whole thing to fall off. I can feel it ready to go. I can feel it, Dave. Good enough. And then I do have plates and stuff. I think I showed this, I'm not sure. My kitchen. It's from Front Runner, and they have little labels that come with it. You can slide in, and this company here also has a place for labels. So if you can't tell what it is by looking through the clear window here, you can label it. All right, I'm gonna eat breakfast. I'm a little gnarly looking on the eggs, but I think they'll be fine. Adios. Now for cleanup, I like paper towel cleanups. So wipe out the pan, non-stick. And I like putting everything in a paper cup, because I have a lot of them. I do stop and get coffee, because I love coffee. So I'm going to wipe this out. Strictly just wipe it out. It's non-stick, so it's not scratched up. And then I get my vinegar solution, diluted vinegar. I do have this soap, but I'm not going to need to use that. I do have a scratch pad, but who wants to be doing that when you're camping? So I'm going to spray this. It's diluted vinegar, water and vinegar. Wipe that off. That's a little crusty. I could probably use some soap, but I won't catch that with some soap and water. Anything that's smooth seems to be the way to go. Goes in there. That's done. The lid. I'm a stickler for not fussing around cleaning. I hate cleaning stuff. That's why you go camping to enjoy the outdoors. Look at this. Mountains, birds singing. Hold on. I can't really hear too many birds. Okay, and then when you put this away, you got to make sure it's not hot. You might have a surprise driving down the road. And then, again, I don't like grease, so I put this in a bag to catch any residual. That goes in there. And that gets zipped up. That's got to get packed away. What else do we got? This cutting board. That's smooth. I'll catch this, but not on camera. And that's it. Then I'm gonna pack up and I'm gonna head to I think it's Dead Horse Canyon or something up near Prescott. Adios. I did a Google search on Bachelor Chow and found this. Hopefully they don't sue me. I'm not making any money on this.